Okay, so today we are tapping into part 2 of Ren's documentary about Starry Night called Prisoners Round, the Story of Starry Night part 2. Now, if we do a quick recap on the last one, Ren got poked in the eye with something, didn't he? And he was starting to get infected, so he had to go to the hospital. Well, he went home to bed, woke up and his eye was worse. So the whole thing, the whole story of this song actually balanced, or well, the recording process balanced on whether Ren's eye would be okay to continue, and that's where we left it in the last one. Anyway, if this is the first time being here or seen any of my reactions, then please consider hitting like and subscribe. It supports me and it supports the channel, and don't forget to follow Ren as well if you're not already, but I'm sure if you're watching this video you're already following him. Right, okay, how does Ren's eye go? Because we covered it with a black eye last time, didn't we, with the makeup?
Like, to tell the truth, I really didn't want to make a video. But I really didn't want to make a video.
This is old. Oh.
Because I like the world to see the best part of me. Like when I started making this documentary, I was like, in documentary, video diary, whatever, I was like, yeah, we can do this, man. You can it'll be fine.
Okay.
But I was in a good frame of mind then, and I'm in a bad frame of mind now, but I promised myself that I was just going to carry on and do it.
Good for you.
So that people can see.
Is that Ren giving us an insight into how his person is, his persona, how he wants to be perceived? Because obviously he carries this sort of mentality through now, wanting to persevere with songs, even putting his health second to the videos or the music that he makes, doesn't he?
I remember dragging my knuckles across the floor until they were red raw and covered in blood. About a week before the shoot, I'd gone to get this tattoo that said "Sick Boy," kind of like as a form of alchemy, like not being the victim to my illness, just reclaiming it, being the owner of it, not letting it be the owner of me. And then I lost my sight, and I spent about a week in bed with this pain like an ice pick was being driven into my eye socket. Wow. And then with my one eye that could see, I looked down on my knuckles and it felt like a bad omen. And I wanted it off my skin, it felt like a curse. So I put my knuckles on the floor and I grated them against the carpet. And obviously, it didn't all come off. And you can see the places where I was rubbing it today. But I kind of like it. Feels rugged. Sort of poetic.
Yeah, rugged. I mean, that's a whole level of desperation, that need to try and knock your tattoo off while it's still healing onto the carpet. Wow. You can come round here. I've got a laser tattoo remover if he wants to get it off. Okay, let's go with part 2. It's interesting, this documentary. I like it.
Holy. Kai made me do this video against my will. He told me if I wouldn't, I'd get another one of these in the other eye. We're back here doing a video I never wanted to make, but Kai pulls the strings. We're in the prison. Take 2, Vincent's Tale, 3 months after the first attempt, after a big health crash and dip. But now I'm feeling like we're going to get it. Because if we don't,
the eye's looking better.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, the eye's looking better. 3 months later. Is that like how long it took for it to heal, or is this just the next availability of this this prison to be available, sort of thing? Alright, come on, let's get your stuff out and get rolling again. I mean, will some of the footage be unusable because the lighting will be different and stuff? Never thought of that.
You took the shoes, didn't you?
There's more to music. Life is music. Music is the tongue in the mouth of Mother Earth, and her heart beating is the drum. Hear it.
Watching it back. That's such an impactful moment.
Have you worked out, like, I mean, I suppose it's just at the end of every line we'll change camera angle. I think it's the easiest way of doing it. So we'll have, you do a look to camera, and then at the end of the line you look, and then we just know every time. We can then do it a couple of times if you look to the same place, and then we go to there.
You can splice the video.
Get camera up to side.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you both?
Can we get someone in prison guard outfit as well?
Yep.
Who wants to be in this potentially? Because I think we can do some fun things.
It must be good to watch it back. You know, it's not finished yet, but he's watching like that moment there where he's banging his chest and then talking about the everything he talks about you know, loving the earth and all that. It's such an impactful moment in the song. That, do you know what I mean? That's the bit that gives you the biggest goosebumps. That's what I find anyway.
Who wants to be in this potentially? Because I think
Shows
we can do
passion.
some fun things.
Shows passion.
Have we got Connor?
Malevolent, degenerate, delegate. Incarcerate the truth, keep it separate.
Right.
Is that frequent? I think it's delicate. They don't want me in the room, I'm the elephant. Let's go.
That's cool, man.
I get no satisfaction. I go stone.
This bit just feels like a natural head bobbing moment.
Yeah.
Don't blink like the sun. Time don't wait, the show must go on. In London underground, come rain and thunder. Junkies, drums and punks stung by the hunger. God is good and
Yeah, Sam's getting into it, man.
One by one become cold like the thunder.
Do you want it to get sillier, or do you want it to like feel like those moments are just randomly interspersed in it?
What do you mean those moments?
Like the moments with like Connor in it.
Oh yeah, we'll just film some shit, because it doesn't necessarily have to be with me rapping in it. So like
Scripted, yeah.
because I'll just have the luxury then of putting it wherever you want.
Well, that's it. That's what you do with videos, isn't it? You don't have the full focus on the artist doing it. You can actually move to different angles and stuff. You know what I mean? It's a good way of doing it, because you can put filler video in there that still looks good. You know what I mean?
Cool. Sick.
Yeah.
Nicely.
Think of won't let me add it to the rendering pile as soon as I start editing that.
So that night after the video shoot, I decided not to go to hospital.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people will think that was stupid, but I've spent so much time in hospitals, in waiting rooms for hours and hours and hours. I've lost count of the amount of hours I've spent in hospitals.
I can relate, mate. I can relate.
So I was just like, I'm going to power through. But I couldn't, because my body wasn't letting me.
And that's the saddest thing. You've got to sit there and think, you know, this guy spent half his life ill, as he says in REN, and them walls are not a positive influence on his life. It'll just remind him of being ill, remind him of feeling shit, remind him of being stuck in bed, remind him of having to take medicines and being hooked up to machines and everything. Do you know what I mean? I 100% get why he went home that night and didn't go to the hospital and straight away. But you know, sometimes the trouble is when you've got a disease that's like autoimmune, then the trouble is you've not got that luxury of being like that, have you? You've got to go, sort of thing.
He wasn't letting me.
My phone went off then, hang on. Turn it on silent. So he's back in Calgary. That's where he gets most of his treatment, isn't it now?
Strange going back to Calgary, because I didn't expect to be there so soon. I've been home for 4 months and I was like fully prepared to like, get back into life. And then life was crazy during that time as well. I just come off the back of this number one album.
Yeah, that was a great moment, that.
And I was just kind of ready to jump into life. So like having to end up going back,
feels like a
I
step
don't feel
backwards.
very good about it.
Feel like a step backwards, doesn't it? I completely get
your schedule? Is it hectic? So
No, I've cleared everything so that I can try and get health back. Yeah. So I was talking to you, I was thinking about going off to Mexico, like, so, man. Yeah.
I do recommend latitudinal healing, you know, as opposed to Canadian or British healing.
Yeah, I mean, it's complicated because obviously with work you want to be in the thick of it, but
there's always this compromise. People want to keep doing what they love to do, knowing that what they're doing is making them sick.
Yeah.
And then you've got to make choices.
Yeah.
How
That's
do you
a
do
fact.
it?
Because if you're too sick to do it in the long run, you're not going to be able to do it in the future, are you? So you've got to set these. Like I say, he's a special case, REN, because of the autoimmunity. So he's not got, like I said, the luxury of just saying like, "Oh, I'll just do it. It's okay. It's fine. I'll put that back. I'll put off tomorrow. Put off today what I can do tomorrow," sort of thing. And he's not got that. He has to do what he has to do to make himself well, so he can do them little parts of the music and the videos and stuff. You know, because ultimately, if you're not healthy enough to do it, then one, you'd probably bodge the video and everything because you know you're feeling shit, and two, you know, you could end up with something worse than just the eye infection. You know what I mean? He's got to make himself right.
And sick.
Yeah.
And then you got to make choices.
Yeah.
How do you do it? And what your main symptom is still fatigue.
Fatigue, brain fog. It causes feelings of like anxiety and panic as well. Now that I've been on the antibiotics and I'm on the top dose, that's gone now. But before I got on them, I was like feeling just like a sense of anxiety, dread, just all the time for no discernible reason.
That's why we're going back to his early
Brain
videos.
fog, confusion,
Yeah.
depression.
Your brain fog lifted a little bit.
A lot. Lifted a lot.
Good.
It'll be good to get about 6 months worth of Chromalin, Adderall, 5 milligrams, just enough to see me
So
for
just
a while.
speak to Jamea,
Yeah.
get everything you need, she'll write it all out
Brilliant.
and just sign it. Yep.
Yeah, brilliant.
Good. So that means you can manage it at home, doesn't it?
What's on the menu today?
Pills, mate.
I remember this shot.
A serious amount of pills. I fucking love pills so much.
He puts a load of them in his
And
mouth,
then are
doesn't
you
he?
doing any probiotic?
I am, yeah.
How
And
much shit he
Methylene Blue, you're
needs.
just doing 25 and you're going to work up.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're doing Zithro 500?
Yeah.
And Rifampin 1200?
Yeah, that's right.
Are you doing any biofilm busting?
Yeah.
All this just to be feeling normal. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous. I mean, I did see that YouTube short where he had a mouthful of pills, you know, that he put on a while back. And when you see the amount of stuff he has to eat, and it shows you a day in the life of him, like going here, having that done, play on guitar for a bit, and he goes and has another bit of medicine and another bit of, and then the food that he eats. You know, it's a very, very bland menu as well. It's crazy.
So I'm taking the MCM, I think it was called, right? The one that you guys do.
EFM.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And then
How many are you taking?
I'm taking 2 capsules a day.
2 capsules. Go to 2 twice a day.
I can up that.
Just pill after pill after pill, isn't it? That's a lot of drugs going into your body, that.
So I've got Adderall 5 milligrams.
Yes.
Wellbutrin 150.
Yeah.
And then
Jesus.
Chromalin 400 twice a day.
Yeah.
I would do BPC 157. Just do it orally.
Good.
But it takes a while to take all them.
To get back on the IVs next week while I'm
I
here.
would do IV support.
It'd be good to get some more PC in with me.
Wow. Just
Spent
goes to
about
show
3
you what,
weeks
you know, we just take him for granted doing his videos and what have you. And you see this now, you see the amount of pills and boxes that's in that shopping cart. And then you see him like, lid off, lid off. And he's got a mouthful of pills every single day, man. And that might be more than once. Like I said, twice a day for certain pills as well. So the guy's just taking pills and pills and pills.
Yeah. On various drips, in bed a lot of the time. Put me on a bunch of new meds and antibiotics and stuff, and
Wow.
I was feeling pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie.
Look at
Like
that.
rough physically, but also just like I felt so fucking pissed off that I hadn't done that video yet. It's
Yeah.
all I could think about, man. I just wanted to finish it.
Yeah. Soldiering through it. And what a video he made, man.
I think push me to the bed, I'll fold my hands forward.
Yeah.
Like that. You grab my hands, put them behind my back.
Yeah.
And then just kind of reach to the back and bring it upwards, and we can cut on that.
Rolling.
Alright. Get the fucking bed, cut! Oh wait, grab my arms.
Oh, right.
Back. Yeah.
Also, can you wait for action on it?
Fucking hell.
It's funny that. And wait for action.
I'm gonna try and fucking defend myself here. Conor just smack me with that. Get upper arms and shit that he can walk me down my leg. Yeah, fucking have to take it. Yeah. I'm mad. This feels fucking great! I'm fucking having! Come on!
Hey, it looks quite good, that, doesn't it? A rubber mallet.
Maybe
A
not
rubber
fast, maybe
back.
just like boom. Oh, okay. Boom. Yeah.
Right there, let's go for one more.
Yeah, take one more.
Sam being the perfectionist.
Josh looked like a pimp boy.
That's what he said.
Oh my bitches.
Make my way, I'll make my way, believe me. Life can be so trouble, honey, nothing comes easy. They say that sleep is the cousin of death, and so I keep pushing
He's
forward
practicing.
till my last breath.
I haven't slept in almost 3 whole nights. The sun, it hurts my eyes, and I prefer the night when the world, it doesn't
He's checking
move.
how
My brain
strong
don't
that is.
feel right. Feels computerized, no switch can still my mind.
Because that's the mesh where it reaches up, isn't it, and touches the hands of the shadowy figures that's on the top, isn't it? You know
Calls
what I
don't
mean?
seem to soothe, so I lie awake, just making beats and breaks. It's like the music.
Thought you was giving up
takes me
smoking,
to a
Red.
place where there's no pain, so I'll make my way.
Yeah, you can't deprive him of something he wants to do when he's got so much shit going on in his life, I suppose. But he's doing actual dishes and stuff.
I didn't realise how hard it's going to hit. I've got my fucking mouth sores and shit growing and
Oh god.
shit's fucking me up.
What causes that? Do you know?
It's just such a high dosage of antibiotics. It's like it's akin to like chemo without your hair falling out, really.
Wow.
Because it's like lots of stress on your system.
Yeah.
I mean, the natural response to your body's things like that obviously is mouth sores or ulcers or like raised taste buds and stuff. And do you know what? They knacker. They do.
But things have gotten loads worse. In the past 3 weeks, I've been getting out of the house about 5 minutes a day.
Yeah.
I wake up and it feels like I haven't slept for about a month. And now I can just notice, like, I've noticed the weight's like falling off me. Because I've lost half a stone. I weighed myself this morning. It's fucking scary. Because I'm just getting older and I'm just
Not getting better.
spending the life in this bed.
Wow. I mean, your bed is supposed to be a place of rest, isn't it? You know what I mean? And for Ren, I can imagine wanting to get out of it more than wanting to be in it. A lot of people come home from work, they want to get home, have the tea, watch the telly for a bit, then get in bed and go, I imagine for Ren, bed is like a prison. You know what I mean? And he wants to get out of that bed, and sometimes he can't. And you know, I get it. I get it.
So yeah. But yeah. I hope some of the vitamins and stuff will make me feel better. Moaning, stop it. The life is good, and I will get better. And I'm determined that there's something that I can do. That's why I want to get home, man. I want to get the I really want to start the Hyperbaric oxygen thing again, because I think that was helping some of the side effects last time.
So I remember we got a notification through that said Ren and Gil had booked an appointment, which we thought was really cool at the time.
Right.
Me and Joe knew of Ren from just busking around Brighton, and when he came in to breathe, he did not look good at all.
Right.
Quite quiet. I could see he'd been going through something,
struggling.
which I know all too well. And I think on the first time he was in there, we left him in there for about 2 hours, and he fell asleep straight away. So I think he needed it.
I bet he felt good though in the hyperbaric chamber. It divides all his senses, doesn't it? So that's probably the best rest he's ever had in a while. You know what I mean?
And he fell asleep straight away. So I think he needed it.
It's a strange thing, like doing a new treatment when you've been sick for 15 years, because you feel like you want to hope, right? Because you wouldn't be doing this thing if you didn't hope they would like offer some sort of relief, make you feel marginally better. But
I keep looking for a cure, and I've done so much things. I've spent thousands of pounds.
God, man, this must be debilitating. That
I spent thousands of pounds. I've gone to hospitals. I've gone to some of the best specialists in the world.
when you've been sick for that long and when you've tried so many things, what feels like everything, and then you just end up sick again, it's like that hope has been followed by disappointment so many times that to trust something feels scary. So in the end, you just feel like you're going through the process is numb because it feels too dangerous to hope. So you just do it.
Take it as
I
it
feel
comes.
like a robot, and you just do it.
Yeah.
Because like, what other choice have you got?
That's called a breaking point, isn't it? You get that feeling sorry for yourself. Can't do this. I'm well. I'm sick. I'm well. I'm sick. The emotional side comes through. Like obviously, you see Ren there, like pouring his heart out and crying and stuff. And then it comes to a point where you hit a wall and you go, "This is my life now. I'm going to have to just cope with it, and I'm going to try and hit it head on." You know, and that's a good positive mindset to have. It is. It really is. Sometimes, if you can't do something about a situation, then you've just got to grin and bear it. And easier said than done, because I'm not like a person who's sick like this. But you've got to just say, right, this is the way I live now, and that's it. You know what I mean? And I'm going to embrace what I need, and I'm going to react to every situation the way I need to react, not necessarily how I want to react. You know what I mean? And it's about pushing through that barrier, I suppose.
I thought I'd play the start of a brand new song that I've just finished.
Nice.
And then I think Ren came pretty much every day for the next few weeks.
Good.
And it was quite nice to start watching sort of colour get back into his face.
I bet he feels
and
peace
he became
in
a
there.
bit more talkative and sort of more himself.
It's alright, it's okay. Feeling brave, gonna face this day.
There you go.
It's okay.
That's what he's saying.
It's alright.
Facing
no
it.
tears will kiss my cheeks tonight. It's all good, and I'm just fine. My words ring out like hollow shells. Just slow down. It takes time, but time moves slow. I know this well.
That is an acceptance song. That is a song accepting of what he's got now and how to try and deal with it. That's good. It's a positive outlook.
My heart breaks
I like
1,000 times a day.
I can't do it for much longer.
This is the end
For
of
every hope that dies, another.
that. The obviously, this is before he's got through the wall. This is before he's accepted what he's got. Saying he can't do it much longer is obviously the deep emotional side where he feels, you know, I'd rather not be here than feel like this. And then he'll have an epiphany at some point, not long after this probably, and smash through that wall, like I said. And then, like he is smashing life now. I know he has to keep going back to Calgary, he has to keep going, having taken his meds and stuff, but he's hitting things like properly. His music's taking off like more than it ever did, ever since REN. And you know, the guy's making a success of it. So the motivation there to keep his music going, his fans happy, the videos, you know, stuff like that. That's a good distraction, I suppose, for the sickness that he's got.
For much longer.
But for every hope that dies,
Your heart
another
breaks
one
for him there.
takes its place.
Facts.
Because I have the strength of a mountain.
Hi.
I've got the courage of the deep blue sea. I have the heart of a lion. The stars burn bright inside of me. And although you test me, my God, I stand so proudly, can't you see? I've got the strength of a mountain. So I'll take all you throw at me.
How old are you now, Ren?
34.
You'll have hair for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, you're not going bald, bro.
That's not big hair, man.
Nah, you're not going bald, mate.
That's a secret.
How you feeling?
Good. Ready?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. And my eyes are not in searing pain today, which is nice.
Awesome.
2 or 3 years now.
I look at it this way. My partner. I'll make you a fucking cup of tea and a biscuits, bitch.
You're American, Knox. You can't make cups of tea like English people. Sorry, boy.
I'll make you a fucking cup of tea and a biscuits, bitch. Shut up.
You like to dress that on Christmas Day?
Literally, you're living in my granddad's tradition, bro. Just walking around like
Christmas morning!
What's that?
This thing, you're speaking to it, so it records video.
Well, yeah, but what does it do?
It makes videos.
But like, what's it for though?
To record you.
What's in it?
It records videos, Vic.
What's in there?
Vic, it's a video camera.
Interesting.
One? Who punched you?
What?
Who punched you? George!
You ran. Right.
You're
Get out of my way. You're in the way again.
You're so mean. It's your time to shine now, boys.
That was tight.
Right?
I'm gonna have nothing left soon.
They're funny, these, like, aren't they?
Top bill, double DTD.
WWF? E?
You excited for the chaos to begin? Yes, you like chaos?
See, I like seeing men like this because he's in good spirits again because things are progressing. His mind is distracted away from what he's got going on. I like
for
it.
the chaos to begin. Yes, you like chaos?
Me like chaos. That's a game of chicken.
I thought you got a kiss, guys. That would have been so brave. Shit, what do you have there?
Pigeon shit on me.
Hi.
Pigeon shit on me. That's a crazy video. I was watching it in that angle. It's good to see everyone having a good time as well. Absolutely, man.
The national Wales dance. Welsh.
That's our traditional dance.
Like really bad breakdancing there.
To get it looked. Like it looks. It looks. Fuck off. It looks. No, it looks. It looked. Some of it looked really looked. I think it did look. The fire stuff. We did really like the fire.
We know it's good in the end product, so.
And your reactions. Good, very good. Excited Ren, surprised Ren, angry Ren.
Even when he's angry, he don't look angry.
Nice, bro. Nice noises.
Is that the premiere? That's the premiere. No way you're keeping up them comments, bro.
Release days are a little bit weird for me. I've always had this thing where when I release a song, it doesn't feel like mine anymore as soon as it's gone.
Yeah, because you've put it out in the world.
It feels like it doesn't belong to me.
To that, loads of people just scrolling through them comments.
Come on.
It's interesting to see him watch his own premiere.
Yes, I am the democracy. Hypocrisy is synonym entwined.
So good, this bit. Act 3.
Him in line and imprison him, condition him in schools, they can blast after they christen him. The father, son, the ghost, we're not the mind. We are divine, we use potential when we gravitate to greed. We are benign, we turn to cancer when we take more than we need. We are designed to be magnificent, we waste that when we walk. Starry Night, apply a Vincent inside some box.
All the fire emojis keep coming up.
Myself, the war of every working man, war of what's and why's and how's and when's the time to take a stand. Who's the one to put me in my place? You or is it God? It's compliance, staying silent. If the violence comes from love, I come from war.
Wow.
It's the first time I've ever seen the final video.
It's a great video, man. Masterpiece level.
Quite emotional. So good.
Your comment's gonna get lost there, Ren.
Does that feel good?
Yeah.
Banger, man. Banger. I see a nutribullet glass
So
there
we're
side of him.
A year on, as you can see, still IV lying in my veins.
Wow.
The song's out after a very bumpy road. We got there in the end. We managed to get it out. And I guess, like, if I had to think of a word to summarize it all, it would probably just be gratitude and appreciation. That I think that when you have these stumbles and these falls and these roadblocks, it makes you appreciate when you finally get to that
that final
the finishing
product.
line.
That's what I was about to say. It makes you more appreciative of being able to do it, doesn't it? That's what I was about to say that, but I thought I'd let Ren speak, and he said exactly what I was thinking in my mind. So
you appreciate when you finally get to that the finishing line, and get it over the edge, and it means so much more than if this had been a walk in the park, you know.
Yeah. Because you struggled,
and I think it also adds
a
layer of intensity to it that wouldn't have existed if it wasn't almost like, you know, like this was literally, without even making it sound dramatic, this was literally like my vision on the line, like my sight on the line. And I know.
Absolutely. Even though his sight was on the line, he still tried to push through, didn't he? Still tried to push through and do the video. You know what I mean? That's crazy dedication, that.
Sight on the line and
putting his work before his eyesight. The emotions are getting him now, aren't they?
I feel sorry. I feel so lucky
but
to have music as an anchor.
Yes, man.
In amongst those moments, because
focus.
I know that a lot of people will watch this, right? And they'll think you're stupid. Just rest. Just like take it easy because it's not worth it. But
when you've got a drive and a purpose and something that you want to do, you know, things don't hold you back. Do you know what I mean? Even when people are saying to you, go to the hospital, you need to get this sorted so we can film later on. And he's like, no, I'm going to go home and hopefully wake up better. Do you know what I mean? And that was his drive. His focus was his music.
Because of the nature of what I have, these things happen randomly anyway, right? They pop up anyway. It's just something I've got to deal with. And if I didn't have that anchor, and maybe if I'm looking after, because and anyone with autoimmune conditions can attest to this, you can be living like a saint and looking after yourself so well, do everything perfectly, and still these flare-ups happen. And so having this anchor and this avenue of like alchemy for me, kind of, I know, it gives me something at the end to go, I did that.
Yeah, I've achieved it. Yeah, achievement.
I think that's good, dude, sorry.
Wow. You can see the guys at the end of his terror, and he's sick to death of this condition, man.
That's fucking good.
Cool.
He's sick to death of that condition. But that just shows you what sort of character Ren is. Do you know what I mean? Hang on, let me see. Oh, there's more at the end. Hang on.
It's crazy because my whole 20s I've been ill. Like, I've forgotten what it's like to not be ill because I've been ill for so long. It's taken away my dream career from me, and I definitely feel like I'm missing out then. Like, my best mate who I played in a band with is now touring the world, and I could be touring the world if I didn't feel like sick.
Well, that's where you make your own luck, isn't it? By making your own music and using platforms to... You make your own luck, don't you? Yeah, you make it your own way. I know he's saying like his mate's touring the world now, but Ren's got his own personal music now. He's got his own personal videos. He's got his team. He's got his own independent career. Do you know what I mean? So he doesn't necessarily need to have that touring the world thing. He could do that in his own right later on. But I suppose the touring the world thing is going to be hard pretty much because of the autoimmune disease, and sometimes when you're feeling down, you have to go and get some stuff, or has to carry like a suitcase full of pills with him or whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? And you never know if there's a flare up, you might have to cancel gigs. So I suppose that would be at the back of his mind. So I think the guy doing what he can do in the time that he's got in between the sickness and being well is using it productively, isn't he? And to pump these videos out and the songs that he has been doing is a credit to his work ethics and like soldiering through the illness sometimes, like the eye thing, just to try and get a shot. I mean, the whole thing that's with the bad eye, when it started swelling up, said, oh, we might have to stop the shoot. They said, oh, we'll make it like you've got a black eye. Hey, that's a good idea. Do you know what I mean? We'll do that and we'll work with it. We'll work with my illness to try and get the shots for this, that, and the other. Do you know what I mean? So that's just that just shows you what kind of character the guy is. Anything to push through and do this. And you know, the guy has been through a lot. I still going through a lot, and you can see it. Every now and then he crashes, like at the end of that. Then we had that drip on him and he was talking and he got choked up and was like crying and stuff. You know, it's still hitting him to this day, even though he has that confident like persona when he's doing the music. When he gets home, I think, and he's on his own, or just like one other person, I suppose that intimate scenario where he's not got much to do, but then he starts feeling the sickness again. You know, that it would do your head in again. I'm sure it would. You know, you can only have so much positivity when something's eking at you all that time like that. I mean, credit to the bloke. You know, what an absolutely fantastic documentary this was, and you know, it just gives you that little bit more respect for like Ren doing the things that he does. Do you know what I mean? We only get to see the finished product, and by all intensive purposes, the guy looks healthy as anything when you see him. But because you know, don't you? But yeah, that was a brilliant documentary. What did you guys think of that documentary? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to check out the original video. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, follow Ren if you're not already. If this is the first time seeing him, then you need to go and follow him. It'd be good for your mindset, let's put it that way, and make you feel lucky about being healthy yourself, let's put it that way. And anyway, I'll see you on the next video.